You are watching 21 Alive News now. I'm our boss coming to you live from our digital news desk here in Fort Wayne. These fires in Maui have been a situation that a lot of people have been watching very closely. This is some drone footage from some of those fires that have happened in Maui. Now, the death toll has climbed in Maui. The death toll yesterday, the death toll was 6 people had died in these fires. Now the death toll is up to 36 people that have died, and officials are expecting that number to rise even higher. Really tragic news coming out of Hawaii when you look at some of the fires that are happening there. I mean, almost looks like the apocalypse. And we've also learned that there have been some connections to people here in 21 Country here in Fort Wayne. I want to play a story for you that our reporter Alex Null did just last night of a man named David Lamb. David Lamb is a young man who was born and raised in Fort Wayne, but he lives now over there in Hawaii. And we got a chance to speak with David just yesterday. I want to play that for you now. Let me go to that. Okay.
Devastation in Maui as raging wildfires ripped through the island, destroying homes and businesses and leaving neighbors at a loss for words.
There's nothing like it. I've never seen anything like it.
Born and raised in Fort Wayne, David Lamb has lived in Lahaina on the island's west side for 3 years. Lamb tells me he was watching the fires at home when he noticed them getting closer. That's when he decided to evacuate.
I went not even a quarter of a mile down the road to my apartment, gathered all my things, and by the time I got back down in my car, it was just all black smoke. Like, I couldn't even see to the point where I could see embers fly in front of me. And the fire hadn't even reached close to us yet.
Lamb's decision to leave was the right one, as his home and most of his belongings were destroyed.
I have my car, and I got whatever, luggage and clothes I could throw inside the luggage, but that's about it.
This dramatic video from our sister station in Hawaii shows the large scale of those fires. Lamb says as the flames began to quickly spread on the island, so did the panic.
Everyone was just pretty much trying to get whatever they can put on their backs and, head out the door. A lot of people, were panicking, especially because the traffic was backed up so bad. It took hours just to even get out, to the point where the fire even reached some of the cars and the traffic.
The loss of his home, he says, hurts, but adds he's grateful to have escaped the deadly fire.
I just never seen anything like it. This fire spread within like how fast and how big it spread was within a matter of seconds.
You are watching 21 Alive News now. I'm our boss here on the digital news desk. That was a Fort Wayne native, David Lamb, whose home was destroyed there in Hawaii. If you guys know somebody who was affected also in Hawaii or in Maui, where the death toll there is rising, let us know. You can send us a note, or you can let us know in the comments section as well too. I want to play one more thing for you before we go, and that is we have a sister station in Hawaii. We're owned by Gray TV Group, and HNN, which is Hawaii News Now, is our sister station there. And I want to play their latest report that we have also. I want to play that for you right now. Let me just make sure nothing else plays during this. Okay.
And the breaking news continues on Maui tonight, where 3 fires continue to burn, and the Coast Guard is asking all mariners to be on the lookout for survivors still in the water off Lahaina.
This new video here shows the wasteland left behind by yesterday's explosive wildfire, and tonight, gruesome new details on the casualties as witnesses report seeing bodies still lying in the streets. Just moments ago, the county announced a new death toll. 36 people are now confirmed to have lost their lives.
That's up from 6 reported this morning. In just the last hour, state leaders spoke about their immediate tasks ahead.
The primary focus is to save lives and then to prevent human suffering and to mitigate great property loss. So that's exactly what the counties were and have been doing.
State leaders say National Guard helicopters helping with the fire battle flew for 13 hours today, dropping 150,000 gallons of water on the flames. They'll stay on the mission in the days ahead, with more than 100 Guard members on Maui and the Big Island. Tomorrow, a disaster team from FEMA will arrive on Maui to take a closer look at the damage in hopes of securing federal funding.
I've been in contact with the White House, and they will be providing very significant resources for our state when the rebuilding time comes. For now, please be loving and supportive of your neighbors if they have needs wherever they are in the state.
Governor Josh Green is expected back in Hawaii in about an hour. He's flying home from a vacation he was on in Boston. He says he plans to survey the damage on Maui tomorrow. The acting governor did flyovers today to see for herself. Green asks that everyone care for one another during this difficult time.
That was Hawaii News Now, our sister station there. And I mean, when you guys look at some of this drone footage from Hawaii, you really get a sense of how devastating these fires are. Again, 36 people now confirmed dead, and people in Fort Wayne being affected as well too. You heard from David Lamb, who was born and raised in Fort Wayne, and his house has been destroyed, and he says most of his belongings. He lives now in Lahaina, the island's west side, for 3 years, and his home has been destroyed as well. So, terrible situation happening over there in Hawaii right now. As always, we have more information on 21alivenews.com, and if you do want to see all of the video updates I do, there's a tab on there for 21 Alive News Now as well that you can click on. Okay, you've been watching 21 Alive News Now. I'm Amir Boss.